Maybe you have a hard time talking, like enough. Like you're sitting here, you're like, I want to talk to more people. I want to get out of my box, but it's just tough. Like I'm just kind of an introvert. Or maybe one of the things I struggle with, you don't know when to shut up. You're just like, blah, 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 blah. It's like, when's that guy going to stop talking? Maybe that's your thing. Still, not sins. Maybe you're a free spirit. You can't go where the wind takes you, and it drives you crazy personally because you're just like, I want to have my life together, but I just can't seem to get myself there. Or maybe you're very detailed. You got everything marked out and planned, and you're just like, man, I wish I had a little more spark, but I can't help but just make sure this is here and that's there. That's okay. We all have these little things that aren't sinful. They're just personality traits, guys. Things about us that God put there, and he thinks are beautiful. It's the way God made you. And I think what we see here with Paul is something we all struggle with at some level. There's something about us that we want gone, but God looks at it and says, no, I love that. That part of you is what keeps you here with me. It's those things that make you look to him, that make you realize that I'm not perfect and I need God. Because once we realize who God says I am, like if just immediately we're perfect, we'd start realizing like, okay, God, I'm going to go this way. And he says, no, these are the kind of things that help keep you grounded, keep you from getting too proud and realizing that I still need you, God. And I think what's cool about this too is as the good Father, God looks at us, and I think it's a cool thing to say about this. I was thinking about this and how does this apply, and it's kind of tough because I was thinking I got a little guy. But there's some things about him that I don't want to change, that probably should change, but I don't want to change. Like if he did it forever, and there's the one thing he's doing right now, he's just 6 months old, is he's starting to figure out he has a tongue. So he just is like all the time now like, it's really cute. Like, it's really cute watching him do that. It's like, oh, that's so funny. Now, if he's my age doing that, like, we've got problems probably. But as his dad, I don't really, I'm like, this is just amazing. I don't want this to ever change. Another pastor I like to listen to, and you guys might, he has older children, so I figure this one might be able to relate. One of his kids has a hard time, kind of pronouncing his R's, kind of has the Elmer Fudd syndrome. And he says, oh, Willie. Not really, but Willie. And he's like his whole family, it's this thing, they're like, do not correct. It's his daughter. Do not correct her. Like, I love that. He's like, man, she could do that for the rest of her life. Oh, really? What we win? Just all these things, it's so cute to me. And I don't know, maybe you have kids and you understand what that is, but there's certain things about us that we're like, oh, and God's like, I love that. I love that about you because it just drives you right back to me. Drives you to your need for me.